I thought that was just us talking. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to the Bunker Boys podcast. I'm Evie,
Kyle.
And I'm Alex.
and we are three very distinguished gentlemen who are very smart.
Yes, it's a new year, new us.
New Year's, same me.
Yeah,
Alex and I were just talking
Same
about this.
dirtbags.
Do you have? I mean, we can talk about it. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I don't.
I have some.
Six pack with that, Alex.
Yeah, that's my fairy tale one.
Well, then
Everybody has the
I'm
fairy
sorry
tale.
to crap on your.
Yeah.
I just
No,
don't.
no,
I
that's
don't
all
have
good.
any, so
I
I'm
know
like,
realistically,
yeah.
me getting a six pack this year, not happening.
Yeah,
but I'm just gonna
no,
keep
it's
working
not.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not realistic for
Yeah.
me either, but that's still always
washboard
on
abs
my
on this.
list. Yeah.
what do you got? Washboard abs.
um,
One.
I guess I have some personal ones. But one that you're gonna make fun of me is about the card stuff.
There we go.
Mr. Alex, Mr. Carter.
Is
Yeah,
this the
I have-
year it's gonna pay
Oh,
off?
are you like?
That's what I'm hoping for. Like,
Well, you sold one, so
yeah,
I'm
it does-
finally seeing some
okay, so
progress.
I'll be
I
I'll be upfront with
thought
it.
you forgot about it.
No. So I stopped talking about it because you make fun
Oh,
of me
okay,
so
okay.
much.
We did bully him.
That
a
makes
lot.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes.
But it's not because like I didn't want to bully. It's because like I want to show that I'm not, because that happens all the time, right? There's how many countless of people, and I've done it millions of times, talk about how interested they are in a certain topic, and then they forget about it and have these grandiose plans of becoming rich or whatever, or being a viable.
I think
source
we
of
all do it,
income.
right?
Yeah.
I think most people do that.
Yeah, but like with cards, I actually believe that I can not make it my number. Well, I don't want it to be my number one source of income, but I do like. I find the sports card game specifically very entertaining as a hobby. But if you can be in a hobby that makes you, I don't know, let's say realistically, anywhere from like $100 to like $1,000 or whatever
Right.
extra like
Oh,
pocket
yeah.
money, like
No, if I could do that, like playing music, that'd be awesome.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
just like some
You just
gigs
gotta
on the side.
join a dad band or something.
So realistically, that's
I don't know
my
that I want it that bad.
realistically that's my goal. It's not to make to be like, I don't know, the next fucking Gary Vee or whatever, because he's into cards too.
Oh,
Gary, oh,
what is he not
oh,
into? That's
yeah.
the real question.
But to sustain a hobby financially and to actually be viable, like the guy that I told you I watched a guy on YouTube, and he's in Hawaii right now for a card convention. Like, how dope would that be if you had a
Yeah.
hobby that paid for your travel? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like because so basically what I think I can do well in the hobby is go to card shows, pick out players and that maybe are either down or are going to continue to rise a little bit, pick them up and then sell them for a profit either on eBay or on other card shows. And then the whole thing about that would be that the profit from that would pay for me traveling anyway. So
Right.
even if I break even and not and it pays for my flight and my hotel, like at the end of the day, like I had a great
Yeah.
weekend
Yeah.
doing a hobby
You got
that
a free weekend. out
yeah,
of that.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. No, that is
And I go to a city that I've never been to.
You're enjoying, what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is this convention in the same place every year? Or do they change it up?
The
'Cause
Hawaii
gosh, man,
one.
cards must be good. If it's
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Hawaii,
What's going on?
Yeah,
that's pretty-
That's
What's
pretty.
the market
nuts.
like?
yeah.
I've only seen them do it like twice. One's this year and one's last year. So I think it's like a year type of
It's like
ordeal.
a
but there's-
Comic-Con for cards.
There's a lot of them. Like for example, Dallas has like 3 a year, 3 big card shows a year.
Like, where's it at? Is this like in a hotel? Is this in like a
Convention
convention
center,
center? Oh, wow.
the Hawaii one that I was watching his reel today, and out of his hotel, like it was fucking beautiful, bro. Like out of his
Well,
hotel,
Hawaii, that's,
yeah,
Yeah, it's beachfront everywhere.
Well, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
You look around, you're like, God.
So like he's at
gorgeous.
it looked like he was on the 30th floor, and you could see he panned over to the convention center, and then he panned over to the right, and it was just beach. And I was
Oh
like,
man.
Now, I've heard
like,
Hawaii.
that would be nuts.
I've heard Hawaii, like the tourist areas are super nice, but the where like the people like live, they're just like all on top of each other.
Mm.
Well, yeah,
I don't
because
know.
it's like
not as-
tiny.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like a big. It's like any metropolitan city.
I'm
where
just
it's
saying, like, it's like, like I was always told, like, don't live where you vacation. That seems like one of those places where it's like
A
when
lot
I
of people
got
vacation
there,
here to Florida.
yeah.
yeah, and we hate it.
I don't know. I love Florida.
I mean, I like Florida. I think
I would like to move somewhere else, but I don't know if
I don't like
could
Orlando.
ever. Yeah, I don't like Orlando. Well, I went on a rant. What was it?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. that I
Yeah.
was like, I'm done with Orlando.
We are a fake city.
Yeah,
We could be a real city, but
we.
I just
can,
don't.
but we
I don't
have
care to
the
be in a
infrastructure.
city.
yeah,
Oh, I want a city.
Yeah, I don't. You know
I-
me. I want to go back to Ocala.
Yeah, I know you want to go.
yeah. That's
I'm
weird.
wearing the camo to represent.
I don't understand like small towns.
But
Like,
think about what I do on a weekly basis.
yeah, but you also like convenience, like Publix being close by.
They have multiple Publixes in Ocala.
Yeah, well, are they?
And they're whites only. I'm just
That's the problem.
How far do you have to drive to your Publix?
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, see, like I want.
But that's where I live now. Think about where
Yeah,
I live
yeah.
now.
No, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Me too. Well, that's
Winter
where I
Garden
live
is the
right
same
now.
thing.
Is the same thing, but I don't want that. Like
Yeah,
for my whole life. Like
I want to be able to like spend 15 minutes and get somewhere like I want to go, not Publix. You know what I mean? I don't want to be. I want to be like, oh, I want to go to the movies or go to the bar or go to a restaurant, and it's like 15 minutes away.
But I guess when I say like, look at what I do now, like I don't leave the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
what I came to the realization of is like in high school I was like, oh my gosh, I hate this town. It's the worst. There's nothing to do. And then I moved here and I was like, I don't
this
do
town.
anything. Like
Yeah.
I literally just stay home.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to be anywhere, and I might as well be by like my family and friends at some
Yeah.
point.
But I guess I'm also like I'm an introvert because you're a big introvert.
I
But
take it to the next.
Yeah.
There's different levels.
like, I'm an
He's a
introvert, but
shut-in.
I'm the type of introvert that like, for example, let's say I lived in like a spot where there's a bunch of bars or whatever. Like I would still go out by myself and go sit at a bar and watch a game and
Mhm.
have a great time by myself.
Mhm.
Like and just
Get
have
your
a couple
headphones
beers.
in,
Yeah.
Just
Have my
chilling,
headphones in, watching the Heat game,
Just,
like
like,
drinking a couple beers, walk
looking
back
at new
home,
cards.
finish the rest of the game at home. Like
So
I
interesting.
would love that.
Yeah,
Because I guess I'm like it's more comfortable in your own house. That's like how I look
It
at
is.
It is.
Like I love being in my house. I love it. But I also like another thing too is like I'm picky about my food. So like if the only option around me is McDonald's or whatever, like I'm just not gonna eat
yeah.
or like
Come on now, dude.
But also like
I don't know. I guess I want variety.
He's fighting for
Yeah.
that six pack right now
Yeah.
in his head.
when you go out.
Because you and I have put down some McDonald's, brother.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, I put on McDonald's.
We
But
do
I-
love
I don't
McDonald's.
know.
When you go out,
I
for
get what you're
like
saying.
that-
I do get what you're saying.
When you go out for like that, you don't have to worry about cleaning up, and you don't have to like worry about making the food. It's nice.
Oh, I'm all about eating out.
And
Yeah,
I
me,
just get it to go.
yeah, but that's the thing too. The thing about eating out for me that I don't like is driving. Like that's the
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
thing.
if I lived an ideal life, I'd be rich enough to just get Uber Eats every night.
You can do that.
Like it doesn't like David Dobrik do that. Like his Uber Eats bill or something
Yeah,
is
I
like
think
that,
every-
that. He lives the
I
life.
think every streamer does that.
Kool-Aid water fountain in his friggin' house. Like that's
that is
yeah.
dope. That's from Mr. Deeds, right?
I think so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had some kind of weird water fountain in
probably like
that.
High C or something from the '90s.
But yeah, if I could just order, but it's so expensive to order on those apps.
Well, maybe it's like
Dude, they get worse.
maybe it's such a hipster shit to say, but like I just want to be able to like have the option to walk somewhere.
Yeah,
It is cool.
that's what I like.
I just don't. I think. I mean, you guys know me. I think I would stop at some point. I think I would if I lived there, but I would
Yeah.
stop, and then I would never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the option of it. That's
Honestly,
what I
like if I could live like downtown Ocala, and I know you've never seen it. It's very
No.
small, but it's like I could walk downstairs and get food and walk
Is it
back
like,
up. You know,
Is it like Winter Garden?
probably a little bit smaller. Well, okay. Instead of, are you talking about the main, like the street, like the
Yeah.
old historic? Okay, it's like that, but it's a
Okay.
square. It's the same
Okay.
size, but it's like
Okay.
a square instead of.
That's
a
nice.
strip.
Like that, you don't have to live somewhere crazy. But you
Spain
have-
was pretty dope.
Spain. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Spain was
Usually
pretty
not America does it good. You know, like,
And
like
when
New
I went to
York
go
is the
visit
only
my
place,
parents,
yeah.
New York. But I don't know. Is it too late to live in New York? You gotta be rich, right?
you got to
to
be rich.
enjoy-
rich.
Yeah, it depends
like
on where
Miami,
depends on
right?
what
Like-
you're doing and where you're living.
Yeah.
You could
Like, but
probably-
if I want to, if I move to
you
New
got
York, I
4
want to.
kids, so yeah, it's too late for you.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
If it was just you, if it was you and Leanne right now, you could do it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But like even Miami, like my dream is to live in Miami, but
Go
that's
Cowboy.
yeah, exactly.
That's too. That's way too many people.
Yeah.
But I just want to be rich in
I
Miami.
yeah, because
Because-
I have family that lived there, not rich, like the opposite, and like
The Hialeah.
they got done with the traffic. They were like, we
Yeah.
would just sit to go to work 2-3 hours in traffic.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
I
And
don't
that's
like
the thing
that
is
at
like
all.
if we had like we're talking about like transportation to get you somewhere, it would make living in Miami way better.
Yeah.
Does Miami not have transportation?
No, they have a trans, but that shit only kind of goes
Hobo.
through
Yeah.
Middle Hialeah, and that's about it.
I heard we're getting a new one. We're getting something from the airport to the convention center.
Can we get some
Cool.
more highways, bro?
Two
Like,
places I love to
That's
go.
all we have. Right?
no, we have two.
We have one and a
What are you
half.
talking
Yeah,
about?
1.5. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we have I-4. And
I
then
consider
part-
528 a highway, 417, 429. Like that's all our city is highways.
They don't connect anything.
They all connect to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Spiral you
You
around.
gotta go all around. But
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
can they
true.
put in another one?
I guess I was thinking more of Orlando because that's outside of Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando
528
itself,
goes right through. 528
The
goes right through
airport
downtown.
side?
Yeah.
It doesn't go down.
It goes right by downtown.
528? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You have the 408?
It goes right by like the convention
408.
center and everything. Oh, 408, 408.
Yeah, yeah.
528,
I wasn't
528 goes. But there's another one. That's another one.
Yeah,
that's
the-
all we
that's
are,
the
a highway.
halfway one.
Yeah,
That's the
I
halfway
guess you're
one.
right.
We are. That's all we have are highways.
Yeah. But they're not like convenient for anything.
That's all I
Just go
take.
straight through the middle,
Yeah.
and then everything else is street. So
Yeah.
it's just like that's the part that sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can get from
How else do you do it?
Huh?
How else like would you do it? I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. What's a good city with a good highway system?
I don't think America knows how to do it.
Yeah, I've only lived in Miami, Tampa. I guess
In-
Tampa does it pretty good.
It was
Do
pretty
they?
good. It just can get
That bridge
congested.
sucks,
That
dude.
bridge sucks.
Yeah.
Whatever that bridge is
That
called,
bridge
screw
sucks.
that bridge, bro.
That bridge sucks for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe nobody does. Nobody does.
I
it.
don't. I
Maybe-
just think just
and maybe
traffic,
leaving Florida that'll make me realize
traffic
like,
is just bad.
it's just I've seen a couple of friends of mine from high school move.
Because
out of
Atlanta,
Florida.
think about Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta's like Orlando when it's bad, but
yeah.
It's worse.
yeah.
Atlanta's highways look like iRobot. Like when it
Bro.
goes into that tunnel, it's
Dude.
just chaos.
Yeah, before you get in that tunnel, there's for some reason there's 82 lanes, and they're all trying to get into
Why is it
one.
rushing? Yeah.
You're like, what? What city planner needs to lose their job
Whoever
for that?
They lived here first.
Gosh,
Yeah, I got a
It's not
couple.
I-4.
I got a couple friends that moved out. Like I got one of my best friends from high school moved to Colorado, and oh god, I think that's my number one spot. That
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
It's cold.
Can you do it? I was just there, bro.
Like
It's
the cold doesn't really affect.
Cold, bro. and I'll tell you this, and then I'll talk about my trip a little bit.
Yeah, this nice segue.
Yeah, that was a good segue.
it
I don't know if
planned.
I didn't
100%
I didn't
planned.
think it was intentional.
Wow.
It was 1,000% planned.
So we had a house and a condo. The condo was ski in and ski out. The house was a little bit down the road. So you could either walk or we would all get in the car. You had to scrape ice off the car to get to the condo. And I remember I was
Water on it?
scraping it. No.
You're supposed to do.
Are you?
No, I was kidding.
I was like, I didn't think that was
I was like, Kyle, are you serious?
I don't know, but I don't think that was it. I was scraping off like just half the windshield, and I was like, if I had to do this before work every morning, I wouldn't.
I just
Like
wanna go.
it's miserable.
Yeah, I guess.
Just plowing the driveway to back the car up,
Yeah. I saw
and you have to have 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's
We had a
Yeah.
4-wheel drive, the equivalent of the Tahoe. It was like what is the GMC's Tahoe?
what the
Yukon or something.
Yeah.
More
expensive somehow.
But
now.
can you
Yeah,
like you were up in the mountains, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so
can you live not in the mountains?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I think
live
I would
down.
prefer that.
Okay, okay.
Like if you live in
Like, I would prefer to
Denver-
live not in the mountains, but to driving distance of the mountain.
Yeah. Okay, that's more like Denver.
Like
right?
Denver, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you're Denver.
Where I was,
Bethany's been.
no
she said it was
way.
awesome.
Where I was, no way I could
Yeah.
live up there.
yeah. I don't want to be a mountain man.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
hell no, I'm too.
It's beautiful
I'm too
up
soft
there.
for that.
It's beautiful
Yeah.
up there. But man,
You gotta eat
yeah.
the gristle.
Yeah, hell no. Over there splitting wood. No, thank you.
it wasn't like that. I wasn't Captain America splitting it like just with my bare hands. But dude, it is cold up there.
Yeah.
It looks like none of us
What's
have
the
seen.
coldest that it got?
I think close to 0. I don't think it got to
I don't
0.
understand that.
I don't understand. What does that? What does zero mean?
Yeah.
Is that like you just imploding yourself as a black
Yeah.
hole occurs?
It
Kyle-
somehow went past freezing.
Kyle asked me though. He was like, "Was it colder here?" Did you ask me? Was it colder here in the cold spike, or was it colder there? And I would say it was colder here.
For real?
Like not technically,
Right.
Yeah.
but because like in
Wait, the cold works here?
Florida EV is not like equipped.
Yeah.
Colorado EV was ready to go,
Yeah.
so it was
Yeah,
like
you got a hoodie on over your like
yeah.
Yeah.
snow whatever.
Oh, I was decked out,
And you're getting whipped with the cold, wet air when you're here.
and they just have more like the heat. Like they had like heaters in every room and stuff, so it was different. But yeah, it was so cold here for Christmas. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. It was nice though.
yeah,
a good
I like
Christmas.
having a cold Christmas.
Yeah.
It was a little too cold.
Felt like a holiday.
Yeah.
It felt like
Just for that weekend.
Yeah.
You know, did it go away pretty quick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I left, it
Too
was still
fast.
cold.
Yeah, it went back up to like 80 shortly after, then dropped back down again,
That's the coldest Christmas we've had since what, like 2009?
bro.
I remember there were a couple where it was pretty cold.
There were
Every year.
there were some flurries in areas around town.
Oh, really?
Like in
That's
Florida.
crazy.
Yeah.
When I was running at night, I was freezing.
I don't know how
bro.
you did that.
I was literally like bundled up to literally like you could only see this much of me,
Yeah.
and my hands were inside my, and I was just barely
Oh my God, you
moving.
didn't have like gloves or something?
No,
My uncle told me too. He put sometimes like if he can't find his gloves, he just puts socks on his hands. When it's
maybe I should have done that. That's a good idea.
So next time,
Yeah, no, my hands were
Yeah.
like tucked away. I was
Oh,
running like a
dude.
T-Rex.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I can't do the cold. So yeah, I couldn't even do Colorado,
All right, so tell us about your trip.
bro.
How was it?
You can do Colorado,
It
but
was-
it's not long term.
I couldn't live out even in the not snowy areas. I think I can only live in Florida. To circle back around to where are we gonna live? I can only be here anyway. Bro, it was awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better trip. It snowed every day, all
That's
day.
dope.
That's awesome.
And when you're in that, like when you're snowboarding, that's what you want. Because then, like when it's all fresh powder, you have no fear of falling. I was flying down the hill.
That's great.
It was so
How
much
fast
fun.
do you think you were going?
Probably got up. Jonathan, one of the guys I was with, he clocked himself at 36.
Whoa.
So I think I was close up there.
That's pretty fast.
Sheesh.
You'll
Yeah.
die, right? If you hit something?
It hurts.
Okay.
If you hit a tree, at
Oh, if you
30,
hit a tree,
yeah, you're done, son.
yeah. That's when I called you. I was going through the trees,
Mm.
Oh.
and I don't know if what I was saying was coherent because I was so focused.
You were actually going through. You didn't sound like you were going through the trees.
Okay, because I felt like I was like breathing, like trying to like turn my body.
No,
I was so nervous talking.
I
to
thought
you.
you were
tired.
done.
Yeah.
No, I was.
I like
You
it
were going
sounded
down
like
the
you
hill.
were you like you.
Oh,
had
you couldn't
gotten-
hear the wind?
No.
Oh, okay, interesting. Because I had the helmet I had like a covering to keep your ears warm, so the AirPod was like under that.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know if you could hear me at all. But interesting, it blocked out the wind.
No, it's not,
Unless
it
the
was- it sounded
AirPods
perfect.
block out the wind. I don't know what kind of technology
Yeah,
is
they
in those. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was beautiful. Somebody kept telling me like I didn't get to see like the true Colorado
You like sauna?
because we couldn't because it was so cloudy and snowy that I
Oh.
couldn't see like the full
Yeah.
mountains. The last day I got to see a little more, but yeah,
Are
That's
the days longer there than they are here?
it felt longer, man.
Yeah. Well, sun
It
up.
felt when you're
Yeah.
the lifts are open from 9 to 4. I was from 9 to 4. I was
that's,
snowboarding
that's
with a 30 to
I would
45
have liked to
minute-
have think that I would have done that, but I don't know, man. I like
After 2 days, I'd be like,
the last day,
y'all got
staying aside.
this.
I'm staying aside.
Y'all
Yeah.
got this.
I'll come back on the last day.
dude. But when you spend that much money
I'll be like,
to do that,
like you guys would leave and come back, and I'm still at the cabin or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you didn't come out. I was like, yeah.
you
I-
didn't see me out there.
Yeah, which slope did you guys go? Yeah, I was in the other one.
You like
Yeah,
put
yeah, it
so,
was a
you
good
go,
time.
you take your boots and put them in the snow just to like make it
Yeah.
look like they're all wet.
I was in the other one. I saw you guys. I would try to wave at you. You guys didn't say anything.
Dude, yeah, it was. I will say I like Park City better. Park City's a lot more fun.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
Utah.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot bigger. Crested Butte was very small.
What are those like towns?
I think
Resort?
that's like what the resort is called,
Oh, okay.
or like the ski, like the hills.
Okay.
Because Park
Did
City,
you stay on like the ski slopes or like on the
Excuse
the
me,
mountains?
but me and Kyle have never
Yeah.
been skiing or snowboarding or anything.
well, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I just have always
I've been
it's just we're
tubing.
going to Park City.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the city or what.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is it like a
that's good
resort
question.
built around the mountains where you're like there, or did you like stay in a B&B and travel up?
The one we stayed at here was an Airbnb, but
Okay.
it was on the mountain.
Okay. How long did it take you to get to the slopes?
So 2 seconds. That was like we drove. It was just right down the street from the condo that was on the like you
Okay.
walked outside the condo, put your board on, and you're down at the lift.
So you were waking up at like what 8:45 and hitting the slopes by 9.
No, I actually because the time we were 2 hours behind.
Oh,
so
true.
I was
Yeah.
getting up 7 that time, which is
Okay.
what 9 our time.
Yeah.
That's
Did-
the hardest part. Is
Did you
coming
take a
back.
system?
Like
Play games.
I did not.
No.
Wow.
Did you drink a
I
Celsius
did
when you're
not.
out there?
I drink a Celsius every day.
Did you try to like freeze it in the air?
No,
You
no.
get a pot of boiling water and throw it
Did
up.
you see that news lady did that and it didn't work?
No.
She was like, "Look at this." I think she was in like Minnesota. She had a cup of boiling water and she was like, "Look at how cold it is." And she threw it up and it just all fell to the ground. And she turns back to the camera. And she's like, Well, I look like an idiot.
No, I saw this little kid, and he had a pot
Oh,
of
what?
water,
Oh.
and he threw it up, and that shit hit his back.
I know what you're talking
I hope he was okay, but that
Dude,
video was hilarious.
The wind just took it all right back. Oh, bro, that's so
I'm
funny.
sure the air cooled it down a little bit.
But man, that had to hurt.
But why? I don't understand why boiling water. Like, I don't get that.
Also, like, who cares?
Yeah, why? Like, just do it with regular water.
Or
and it'll
just
still
don't
impress
do
you.
it,
Whoa, it's
dude.
water. It froze.
But like, even if, because like, yeah, we don't care, but those videos go viral, so somebody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they go
why
viral because I'm
boiling water?
dying laughing.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
stupid
that look.
they look.
That was funny. But it's like, I just don't understand why the boiling water. Like, I believe you.
Is
it's
that part of the
cold.
science?
If regular water turns to ice in midair, I believe that it's cold.
Right.
It doesn't have to be boiling water
Wow. It's
for
hot.
it to be like impressive to me.
Well, because I'm not a video of just somebody just taking boiling water and throwing it in the air and it freezing is probably not going as viral as the
As a
kid.
little kid.
Oh, yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
friendly fire from
Yeah.
the water which he was trying to freeze. You know,
Did the parents do them? I was like, all right, we could give him regular water. But
he thought it was regular. And
hear me out.
he's got a line down his back. It's just red blisters.
His
Oh.
shirt just peels off. his skin.
Oh,
Gosh, that sounds
that
terrible.
poor guy, man. Yeah, I don't know
That
why
happened to my
people do
foot
that.
once.
You poured
You-
boiling water.
Boiling water? Oh.
Oil, like hot oil, hit my foot, and like my sock was seared to my
Eesh.
Mm.
yeah. It was
What were you making?
tacos.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Okay. Wow. I would have said no.
I could have bought
That's
them.
too hot. Yeah, exactly. I could have Uber Eats to that.
You know,
Straight to that.
no
house.
burns.
It was the foot that is the least feeling in it.
So was this recently?
Wait, so you can't feel the?
Oh no, I felt it. It was just less than.
Oh.
If you smell it first, you're like, oh,
something's
Yeah.
burning.
oh, that's me.
You could smell it.
No.
Oh. Oh.
No,
I thought you were being
immediately as soon as
serious.
it hits, I knew what happened.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's not diabetes.
Guess what survived without a scratch? My Crocs. Not even
Oh.
Wow.
nothing. I
Those
was
things
like,
are
that's
boiled. Those
yeah,
things are boiled to form.
unbelievable.
You know?
No
Like,
damage. Yeah.
wow.
Not-
Shout out Crocs.
Yeah, we talked.
Sponsor
That's
us.
the a callback to. Did we posted that episode, right? We talked about Crocs early.
I don't remember.
Did we? I don't think we talked about Crocs on the podcast.
Yeah, because I said that it made the greatest comeback of all time,
Oh, maybe we did.
but I don't know if we ever posted.
Nobody remembers.
Whatever.
You can go ahead.
You know what? They did.
It is a
They did.
callback for whoever. Clint watches all of our.
That's true.
our-
We have one.
if
faithful
we said
listener.
it before, then he would
He'll
know.
let us know.
He'll let us know
Like
the,
you've
the
done.
the day after it's posted
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's interesting you said about not feeling the top of your foot because I did want to tell you guys. I told you the other day.
Oh yeah,
I
weird.
hurt my foot snowboarding, and it didn't happen until the last day. I have no feeling, like it feels like it's asleep on the left side, like just on the top of the foot. I can feel like
Yeah.
the toe and everything. I can move it, but the top of my foot, just like right here, I can't feel.
What'd you
at all.
do?
I could feel something like right across
it
the
a
top of my
contusion?
foot, right here,
Was it a
in
contusion?
my binding. What is a contusion?
Like when you like a bruise,
Like a
you
bruise.
did?
No, I don't think so. I think something with my binding across like the top of my foot, like right where the crease is, was too tight.
Mm.
And I could feel it while I was up there, and I was like, "Wow, that kind of hurts." But maybe
Filled your
like
foot.
your boots just don't always feel good. Like especially like ski boots, definitely not.
Yeah.
Snowboard boots are a
So
little
you
better.
Tugged it out.
Yeah, I was
when you
like,
probably shouldn't.
I'm not gonna be a baby,
Yeah.
and now I can't feel like. I mean, I'm assuming I should maybe go to the doctor about that, but can they do anything?
Not
Like
really.
the reason I haven't gone is because I'm like, will it just come back?
Well, one thing I found super interesting after my back surgery, and we're not doctors, so
Whoa, I think we're
Not
pretty
yet.
good between
Not
the
yet.
three of us.
Yeah, we can-
That's why I brought this to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
one thing I found interesting is that there's levels to the way your body heals, and like your muscle is your first to heal, your bone would be your second, and then your nervous system is the last. It's
Never.
the slowest.
Yeah.
To
So it
to
still
recover.
could come back.
Yeah. So
Because I looked it up that night, and obviously I have cancer.
You got
You
cancer.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That was the first
Yeah.
thing on there, and the next one,
Yeah.
I have diabetes. So,
Uh-oh.
Oh, is your foot purple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our foot look like?
But like another thing I looked at, it was like knee pain. So like I had landed on my knees a couple times, so I was like maybe it was that. It was like
Mhm.
maybe a pinched nerve, so I wasn't too worried about it. But
What
it is a
did he say?
weird
Okay.
feeling.
One thing that you'll be able to find the point is follow the feeling from where your injury occurred to where like the bottom of that nerve of where that nerve travels. You'll start feeling. So like wherever you start losing feeling, that's where basically it originated from.
Yeah, it's definitely on the top of the foot because I can feel all this up here and everything.
Yeah.
So it was literally right here, and then it's just that left side. It's weird. I do have some big old veins on the top of my foot too. Maybe that.
I don't know what even nerve is right there, to be honest.
I don't know, but I still can't feel that. So
Really?
a little bit.
Oh.
It's just like my big toe is like that same thing that he's talking about is the last thing for me that like
Okay.
it's still pretty numb. Like there's still things that are numb, like this foot is a little numb. Up until probably like a year ago, like my ass was still numb. Like my hamstrings.
I didn't know that.
Were numb. Yeah,
The
like
whole
if I-
time you were at work sitting there, you couldn't feel it.
yeah, I could have feel it.
He's like,
it just feels
It's
weird.
still there.
Dang.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about Alex's back, and I'm like, do I have this problem? Can I feel my toes? And I'm like, all right, they're still there. I can feel.
Dude, especially like sitting at work all
Bro,
day.
you don't know how many people have called like close friends have called me randomly, and be like, "Bro, when you first got your thing, did you feel this?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
Nobody wants to hold it off as long as
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
Everyone's being extra careful now.
Yeah. Like I don't need. back
Everybody
surgery.
feels a pinch in their back, and they're like, "Is this what you felt?"
Is this it? It's it. I found it.
What do they tell you?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. My sciatica.
I'm like, "Nah, bro, you're good. Just put some ice on it. You'll be fine."
Oh, okay, good.
You can still just tweak your back. You know that, right? It's not,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
all surgery like
I don't
driven.
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Yep.
Well, now we're brothers on something else.
Yeah,
Right.
numb
Can't
toes.
feel our foot.
Numb
Oh,
toes.
numb toes.
Bunker boy numb toes.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, it's a weird
Can we
feeling.
do a shirt based on that?
It is a weird feeling.
Yeah, let's make a shirt.
Okay.
The weirdest feeling though,
It's like when I like when I was in the shower yesterday, like and I put like the thing over it to like wash my foot. I
Feels
was like,
weird.
whoa.
yeah.
What?
You
Like
like
it's
feel it,
really
but you
tingly.
can't. Yeah,
What did you
It's
do?
really, really like
like
a
like
sponge.
the
loofah.
the loofah. I like went
Use a
over
loofah?
the- Oh yeah,
I think it's full of bacteria.
the Axe ball wash one or whatever.
When was the last
it
time
is.
you recycled?
Dude, okay,
Like
this is something
I do it
wild.
once every 6 months.
There's
That's-
people that like
Too late.
there's people that judge off of everything that you do in the
Oh
bathroom,
yeah.
which is crazy to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Oh, but hold on, let me go back to this. So yeah, it feels like a super tingly, like
yeah.
like
Yep. Or if
like
I catch it
something kinda,
wrong,
like
if I
it's like-
catch it wrong, like with the sheets or something, I'm like,
Yeah.
woo,
yeah. So the way I
it's coming back.
Feel it. Take that, Alex.
so the way that I've judged whether my numbness is getting better or not is by like Leanne used to pinch the bottom of my feet, and like I like this one couldn't feel shit. She could
Wow.
probably like what do you call that when you like pull blood or like
Break
you
the skin.
yeah she could break the skin and I wouldn't feel it.
Whoa.
But now it's not like that. Now
if you like
So it is
stepped on
coming
a
back.
nail,
So I have
you'd be like,
hope.
huh?
I've
Yeah.
You wouldn't notice.
yeah like I went to the doctor one time because I tripped
foot.
and my foot swelled up, and I was like, I could have broke this. I have no idea. And they were like, no,
Wow.
you got to sprain. But I didn't feel it. The only reason I knew
Wow.
was because
He's
something was
invincible.
weird. Every time I like
What is
step,
numb powers?
like my foot is clearly swollen.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
Big-
it's not like it's not
yeah.
that bad anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, I know exactly the feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling that you got is what like my ass used to feel
Your
like every time I
whole-
sat down.
Your whole
Every time I sat down, every time I sat, especially on the floor for whatever reason, like it feels like super like a little tingly. I always think
Man,
it's like you know in the
The tangles.
fuck, the Twilight Zone ride, Tower of Terror.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
like when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
when-
through the hallway, you're like, dee-dee-dee,
Yeah,
you see a
yeah.
little, that's what I.
That's the equivalent of what
Okay.
it feels like.
Yeah.
So okay, interesting. One, it doesn't go away because I've like wondered that too. 'Cause
What?
that's like the most annoying thing to me. I'm like, even if I can't feel that part of the top of my foot for the rest of my
Oh,
life.
it'll go away. It, like once it gets better, it'll start going.
No. I mean like the tingling.
Oh, yeah,
feeling.
no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter how long I have it. It's gonna feel like that.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, I was like, I really don't care if I can't feel that part, but God, that
That-
sucks.
yeah.
I wish it just didn't feel like because that's uncomfortable.
Yeah. But if you didn't feel, then you couldn't use any of those muscles.
Yeah, obviously it's okay.
That'd be crazy.
It just was a weird feeling.
You
I
lift
did
your
freak out a
toes?
little bit in bed that night because I didn't feel it till the night, which is the night before we left. And so I kept moving my toes, kept moving my foot. I'm like, all right, am I losing? Like, and then I'm like going through my head, like, right leg's gonna need to get amputated. Like that's it. It was a fun last trip.
Cancer.
It was a fun final
Got
trip,
spread.
man. Gosh.
What were we talking about? I made a
I don't
made a
remember.
side note. And I meant to come.
We
back
knew
to it.
better than to do
Yeah,
that. We should have known
yeah.
better.
Sorry.
We're a week
I'm
off.
sorry,
We're a week
audience.
rusty.
Yeah.
You losers
Sorry.
didn't record last week.
No,
You were
we
supposed to.
Schedules.
What happened?
He like the only day he could was on Monday, but we were off on Monday, and so was Leanne. So I was with her and Maddie all day.
Oh, that's right. I would have said no to that too.
well, yeah.
A day off. You think I'm driving over here?
Yeah.
I don't
Better.
mind driving over here. It was just
It's an escape.
Oh,
You can go to
good.
Guitar Center.
It's not an escape. I could live in my room.
You get chicken. You get chicken. You get some chicken from here.
That is good, but
So I
Oh,
got to get you out of the house. Like,
And then-
hey, got chicken.
and then throughout the week it just couldn't happen.
it's just
Yeah.
hard, yeah.
But actually, I'm sorry. Scratch all that. We couldn't do it without you. You're too.
Oh, that was the
You're
answer I was
right.
looking for.
Too-
We could not.
You're
That's
too
seriously-
important
Yeah.
to
Who's gonna do the intro?
record it
Never
without-
done it
yeah.
before without me.
No.
The lost episode. It's not lost.
The two
What?
Two.
One,
person
it's only
one?
one. Yeah, 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 we did one.
Oh.
We did one 2-person one.
Yeah.
That's all you talked about was sports. Acting like I don't like sports.
Yeah.
I kept refreshing on the ski lift. I was like, I know they're gonna do it.
No.
Sure enough. So I was like, my
Surprise,
service is
surprise.
bad. Maybe
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We just couldn't get it to work. Sorry, guys.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It is tough.
The holidays, threw a wrench in everything.
How was everybody's holiday?
Oh, it was
Everyone's Christmas.
Too short.
good. Yeah.
It was very short.
Yeah.
Mine felt extremely rushed because of the trip. Like we left December 27th, so like it seemed like I blinked and it was gone, and then all of a sudden I was 4 a.m. had to be up for the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like I blinked and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I
New
blinked
Year's?
one
What?
time and I'm at work again. I'm like, what the?
I don't want to be.
And that's a nightmare
Yeah.
right there. You
Why am
know,
I here?
doesn't matter how good your job is,
Yeah.
it's not fun being
Yeah,
there.
no.
You know,
Vacation's always better than any job.
Yo.
No job is as good as vacation.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
What's okay? Okay. We'll start asking some New Year questions. What would be a destination that you would want to vacation this year?
This year?
If you had to pick one destination,
One
that's a good
destination.
question that you really want. to
Wow.
hit. I'll start.
Okay, good.
'Cause I have a
Hawaii.
couple.
He wants to be at the card show right now.
Yeah.
No, actually, I've really have thought about Hawaii because I think that's everybody's like
Oh, eventually,
bucket
yeah.
list, right?
That's not necessarily like my this year.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would like
That's-
to go to Hawaii.
So I have a couple that I really, really, really want
Okay,
to go
let's
to.
do that. Let's do like 3 because I don't know if I can narrow it
Okay.
down to one.
Japan's always gonna be there for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Always. That's
Now, are we going off a
that's a big
realistic,
bucket
or are
list-
we
bucket list. I mean, what's realistic?
like what? Like what's something that you can make happen this year?
You could make Japan.
That's what I guess. What I thought you meant.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but you can kind of make anything happen if
Japan, bro. I don't know if I can make Japan happen. I don't know. I don't think I
that's
can.
still
Make
that's still always gonna be on my
yeah.
list.
Okay.
Another one.
That's a long
is,
termer. We'll have a long term category.
Greece.
Greece.
I want to go to Greece, bro. Have
Yeah.
you seen how beautiful Greece is? It's just like, bro.
Yeah, that's the one where like everything's white and then it's like on the like side of the mountain with like the water right there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, usually those are like, but
You
it,
walk out of your
but I
little
will
villa
say like,
and it's
that's not the only reason. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. And
you know
stuff
I
like
won't
that.
leave that.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah.
But like, just with all, especially like, I'm a history buff, and like Rome is my shit. I love.
Well, that's in Italy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
But-
Bro,
Yeah.
I was getting real confused.
I was
for a
like,
second.
Uh,
Wait
I was
a
like,
minute.
do I know where this is?
but,
Yeah.
but a lot of Rome was derived from ancient Greece.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I have to do it in order. So before I can go to Rome, I want to go see Greece, and then go to Rome.
That's
Okay.
nerdy.
That makes sense.
That's really
That's
nerdy.
interesting. Yeah, that's real interesting. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I know. And then my other one would be Costa Rica.
Oh, no.
I've just heard so many good things about Costa Rica.
Is Costa Rica the one with the sketchy zip lines?
Yeah,
Probably.
I would never
It's
do
beautiful
that.
though.
Come on, you know me. I'm not,
I have some family that did it, and they were like, Yeah.
I won't even get on a.
No.
Oh
zip
well,
line.
you're afraid of heights.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get on
You're
a.
afraid of heights. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about
Afraid
you.
is a strong word.
I was thinking about you on the lift. You would have been
Yeah, I don't know if
squirming
I
on the
could do
lift.
the
There's
lift.
some parts where you're pretty high up.
Oh god.
How high?
Yeah.
Like if
I
you
don't
fell
know,
off, would you
man.
die?
Okay.
Oh.
Compared to
You'd
the
be very
Disney
hurt.
lift,
The
Like
I've
from
never-
Epcot to.
I've never done it, but
you
just
see it,
just
you
looking
drive
at it,
by.
similar,
Okay.
similar.
Yeah, that I get uncomfortable.
But you're not in you're not in
I
the
know, I know,
gondola.
you're not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I get nervous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when we went to Disney. Was last time with Ava and Mason. They know I get uncomfortable on heights, so I have to ride backwards.
On the
So I
gondola.
can't- I can't. I don't want to see the front. So Mason kept trying to get into the gondola first,
Just to take the
so
seat.
he could lay down on the
Wow.
other seat.
What a
It made me I was like-
Children.
children.
He got me one time, and it was the worst time. It was at the end of the day, and I faced it the whole way.
Was
and
it
we
nighttime?
Stopped. Yeah, it was nighttime, and we stopped like 3 times at like peak points.
So that doesn't make it better, like, because then you can't see as well.
I could see everything.
You see all the lights.
It was horrible.
The worst.
I was
the
literally had
worst-
my head down, like, oh, God.
The worst on the
This
ski
will-
lift.
will end.
The ski lift stops all the time because people can't get on, can't get off, and like it doesn't. When you're getting off the lift, it doesn't stop. You're just sliding down, and then you're skiing, and then like for me, I'm putting on my other boot, but there like there's obviously like points in between. So like there's a pole here, and it's going is when it stops right here and it bounces.
Oh, the
And
bounce,
there were a couple times with my uncle and I was like, "Do you remember it bouncing this much?"
Yeah.
we were like,
I'd be like,
Nope.
shut up,
we
please.
were like,
Just
"Dang,
shut up.
I'm out.
it
I'm
was,
out.
it was." I mean, I was like, "Sheesh." You're just
Oh, God, yeah. I can't go.
I've never been skiing, but I've been
I'll
on a
walk
ski
up.
lift,
I'll walk
and
up.
this sounds terrifying.
Fuck it.
it's so much fun, dude.
But yeah, dude, Costa Rica, man. I actually, you know who just came back from Costa Rica on vacation? Andrew Schultz. He was talking about it. And I had been already, like, Costa Rica had been on my mind.
Do you really want to go, or is it because Andrew?
No. I have been because, like,
Remember Burning Man?
Oh yeah. Something got into Burning Man. I was
I
like,
still want to do Burning Man.
He's
Dude,
like
that's dope.
out of the blue. I've never heard this man talk
Yeah.
about Burning Man. Andrew Schultz goes and he's like, "Guys,
guys, we should
think
go."
about Burning Man."
I'm pretty sure you guys made fun of me for saying. I wanna
I'm pretty
go.
sure you have to be
Yeah.
rich to make that a fun
Yeah.
experience.
Do you?
I heard to get out is
Yeah,
miserable.
Yeah.
I have no. I've wanted to go because it sounds insane.
Nuts.
I just want to just go and be.
But
I
I think, like,
want to be a creature with the creature people.
exactly. But I think,
Yeah.
like, if you go with a crowd, like, I think eventually. they
That's
did
like
it on
that's like
RV.
I want to go to Coachella, but I want to pay for the VIP because I don't want to be in that.
Yeah.
I want to be under the umbrellas.
You
Like,
want to be a creature?
I want to be a creature.
I'll do Burning Man from
Yeah.
side stage. You know,
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Costa Rica has always been because, like, well, my family comes from Central America, and so like I do want to go to Nicaragua, but like Costa Rica is the same thing, and like Costa Rica's like built for tourism. Like
Yeah.
they decided a long time ago, like we're gonna put everything into just like making this a tourist location, and not like. Even though there are like spots that are like nightlife or whatever, it's more like ATVs and,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's like that.
Well, they're
is
embracing
cool.
like the
That's cool.
natural
Yeah.
environment around them.
And then like
Yeah.
hearing people like talk about it is like super interesting how it's built because Costa Rica is just like pockets in a jungle,
Yeah.
like a big ass jungle, and it's just like pockets of like civilization and jungles. I don't know. I just want to see something like that.
yeah, that does
Especially
sound cool.
being from like Florida, where it's like we think of it as like, oh, compared to the rest of, well, not the rest, but like compared to like big cities, we have a lot more vegetation than like New York or California.
That's
Right.
all we have.
Yeah.
Well, like times that by 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to see that.
Well, because maybe ours is it's just swamp. it's,
Swamp.
it's not a very fun vegetation.
It's
You
not
know,
great. It's flat and moist.
the flat I don't mind. It's just like the never changing of like
Yeah.
the seasons, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though I
Yeah.
complain like I don't want the cold, like it is super boring.
Yeah.
Just seeing green.
It's nice
all
to
the
get
time.
something like
green and moss.
yeah.
I want seasons. That's
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
I think I would
Only
fare
reason I
better in
want
like a North Carolina
Yeah.
than I
North
would
Carolina
like a
would be awesome.
Colorado.
Yeah.
I don't know where Colorado is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where on the map it is.
It's in the
I know it's somewhere like in the mid to
yeah, there you
west,
go. Yeah.
but I don't know how far up.
You know the general area.
Yeah.
I know
That's
the
all it's
general.
in.
I just don't know.
You can find it on a map.
Yeah, I could be
think.
like, it's there.
If you got 3 clicks, you'd probably get it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
no problem. But I just don't know how close to Canada it is. I
Mm.
guess.
It's more. It's like the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's not that high up.
Why is it so cold? Much colder than
The
North
altitude.
Carolina?
It's really high up.
Oh, it's
That was
that
crazy.
much.
Yeah.
The altitude was crazy.
Well, that's why the Denver Stadium's what, the Mile High Stadium,
Yeah.
because it's actually a mile above sea level.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah.
All right, where would you guys go?
Give us some options. All right, I'll give you Japan long term. Japan's not something that like.
What do you want to see in Japan?
I just think I just want to just
We know.
see it all together. Disney. Well, I want to go to every Disney.
Yeah, you do have a type. So we will say that.
I didn't even get what you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Japanese women are a gift from God. I want to go to every Disney
Okay.
park around the world.
What
You
about
can't call
Universal?
my thing nerdy.
Yeah.
What?
You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
call my thing nerdy.
You're a Disney.
I think it's a
adult.
different type of nerd.
I guess so.
Like mine's like really
Okay,
nerdy.
I guess my question, like, do you want to see old Japan or do you want to see Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Okay.
What's old Japan? Samurais and crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna go, I'll probably go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that's not what I'm like. Yes.
Mm.
I guess I'm even about both.
Okay.
Like, I want to see Tokyo because, like, I mean, we see all the clips of how clean their bathrooms are. Like, I just want to go take a shit in Tokyo.
So interesting. Did you hear about Japan, by the way? They're like
I've heard about it.
they're offering. Yeah, you've heard of it.
Yeah.
They're like offering to
about this
pay
one?
people to move out of the city because there's so many
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
Tokyo is crazy
That's
congested.
wild.
It's nuts, bro.
and there's only so much space.
Just
Yeah.
seeing, like, I follow a bunch of YouTube traveling accounts or whatever, and seeing, like, how people live in Tokyo and how, like, regimented it is. Like, you have to be with that many amount of people that live
Yeah.
there is insane.
Yeah.
That's too many rules.
Yeah, it's too many.
That's too
rules.
many rules.
I don't think I could live there.
No.
Yeah.
If I lived in Tokyo, like in Japan, I couldn't live in Tokyo. That's too much.
Yeah, you can't tell me how many people I have to live with. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
It's nuts.
They're just like, please, it's too many.
Gosh.
Please.
So yeah, Japan is like a long term thing, but like this year, I would love to go back out to California.
Yeah.
I really want to go back out and like see more of like Santa Monica and stuff. Because when I went this year, it was more
You
to
went
go to Disney.
Yeah, you went to visit Heroin Alley.
Yeah.
That I don't want to. I don't want to see that, bro.
They said, hey, you want some gas? And
I'll
they're
say
like, "What?"
this: it's wild, dude. There's the people on the street out there. It was something else. Some
Yeah.
people were staying in nicer places on the street than I live in right
I
now, bro.
definitely do want to go to California though, because Leanne's from LA, so she really wants to take us.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from LA.
We didn't really go around in LA, but going around like Santa Monica and seeing like Beverly Hills and all that, it was so quick that
Yeah.
I want to go back and like see it a little bit more. And I'd like to go when it's a little bit warmer. It was like the couple days we were out there, it was freezing, so we couldn't even go in the water or
It's not to
anything.
get, yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't know. Like, yeah, eventually I do want to see California because, like, especially like East Coast, West Coast. Like, I've lived in East Coast my whole life, so yeah, I would want to
Yeah.
see.
I'll tell you what. Then the views, just being out there once, West Coast wins all day.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
day.
even
son.
Leanne
You have the
knows that.
terrain
She's
out
from-
there.
She's
Yeah.
from LA, and we were watching a YouTube video where they were on like in Burbank, and they went to the beach, and I was like, "Pfft, "That's not a beach."
What was it?
It was a beach. Their equivalent
Oh, yeah,
of
their
a beach, but it's
beaches
are
like it
different,
doesn't
yeah.
look like ours.
Yeah.
What is it? What did they like? What did like?
Don't they
I'm
have like
curious,
more
what?
Rockies?
Like,
Like rock beaches?
like
I only saw Santa Monica.
it looked pretty like regular. I guess the biggest thing that stood out to me was the sand. The
Mm.
sand looked like dirt,
Mhm.
and
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
and I'm like, that's not sand. Like, what is
Dude,
that?
Santa,
white?
Santa Monica was
Yeah.
gorgeous because it looked like a beach and it was like super long.
Oh, I
And
like
you have
that.
the pier and everything, and then just mountains in the background.
Well, I'm sure Santa Monica.
Sick,
Yeah.
dude.
But Santa Monica, like, that's a spot. Like,
Yeah.
that is the spot.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like any location,
Right.
Yeah,
like a Clearwater Beach or
Yeah.
a New Smyrna is prettier than any other random beach that you'll find.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Pensacola, bro. Most
Pensacola.
underrated beach.
Pensacola.
Most underrated.
Treasure Island or whatever it's called.
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
That's a
Treasure
movie.
Grove? I don't know.
A very underrated movie.
It's Treasure Planet, but
Something like that. I don't know.
I said it too. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So,
What do you got?
yeah, one more.
yeah, give me another one.
Something I can make happen this year. I would love to go back to that's my thing.
back?
Yeah, I
wrong
thought
with
about that
you?
as I was saying it. I like to I'm a creature of habit. You know that.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I've been there before.
All right. I'll pick a new place.
Pick a new place.
I'll pick a new place. What's like interesting that I haven't been to?
You don't. So one thing I'm pointing out, aside from Japan, but you already said that that's not like anytime soon. Everything
I
you
would
wanna see
put $1
local.
million on that. None of us are going to Japan this year.
But what,
Tell
like
me what I
I'm not
can't
saying
do.
that I disagree with you. I'm just saying like
yeah.
you don't want to travel outside of the country at all.
That's the thing. Oh, I meant to bring that up when you were talking more about. Yeah, for some reason, I just don't. I'm not a big outside the country guy. If people wanted to go, I would go. But
You think they're gonna arrest you for being gay, huh?
You take one look at
I
him.
guess I'm
"There we
coming
go."
out.
Yeah. Get him.
Dude, I don't know. There's enough here. You know, I guess I don't
He
feel
says there's enough here, but he doesn't want to leave Ocala.
I don't feel the need to. Yeah, I'm complacent.
Mm.
I'm happy with America in and of itself. There's
I
enough.
guess sure. If I had to pick one international or no national, right? International is worldwide.
Yeah.
National. I guess I would pick Denver or Colorado. Anywhere in Colorado, I
Yeah.
would like to go this year.
This year,
Yeah,
make it happen.
I would love to.
We're talking about doing California this year. Never been.
Where at?
Probably
that's what
probably L.A. area.
Okay.
I have friends over there, so
Because like
Over
San
there.
Francisco's like another one that like would be.
I'd love to
interesting
visit.
see.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can afford the B&Bs out there.
That place is nuts.
Yeah.
I think you would like you didn't go to L.A., but I think you would.
We went
actually
through it. I've just heard it's not.
Yeah, but like you actually follow along like comedians that.
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
through
Well, that
all
was
the
what was cool
time.
about Santa Monica is like we passed the Comedy Store
Oh,
and all that.
Yeah.
So like that was sick. And like I wanted to go by the 100 Thieves compound and see that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I guess that's
but-
what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
That's Santa
that's
Monica.
more Santa Monica area.
Okay.
Okay.
How far is that? That's not far from L.A. though, is it?
45 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do a whirlwind trip around there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad because we took one of those like, and then like we saw the Hollywood Theater and all that. Like
Yeah.
we went on like a tour that was showing us all that stuff.
I'd like to hit up Puerto Rico this year. I've never been.
Yeah, bro.
And it's
Juan
not
was showing me the
expensive.
pictures. That
Yeah.
shit looked beautiful.
My
bro.
sister-in-law's going at the end of like a week or so. She's actually going down there for a few months. So
Like he was showing me pictures of his family and the kids, and I'm just looking at the background. I'm like,
I don't care about them.
God,
yeah.
bro, like just being on like a ferry, like going on an island, and then seeing the background of just like yeah, we get palm trees here, but it's not the same as like seeing palm trees on a beach.
Yeah.
And like I don't know,
That is cool.
Maybe that's the best place for you to go is Puerto Rico.
Why
I
is
think
that?
you would actually like
Because
Puerto
it's
Rico.
kind of like you're leaving the country, but you're not.
but you're not.
That is a safe.
there
That is
though.
a safe spot.
yeah. You don't actually have to go anywhere.
Yeah, that is safe.
Bro, maybe
long term?
maybe we take a Bunker Boy trip to Puerto Rico. This
That's what it would
Oh,
take.
that'd be sick.
That's what it would take
Yeah.
because you know I'm not gonna go.
Yeah,
by
no.
It'll take us like
myself.
$100 for the flight to get there.
Yeah.
2 hours
we
knock that
record
out.
from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That would be
Yeah.
funny.
on coconuts.
What number of like followers or whatever or listeners do we?
Yeah.
before we-
One.
Are we doing yeah. We're doing it on the gas station.
Oh well,
Yeah,
I
we're
guess our hands are tied.
going. Gotta go.
We made the promise.
Yeah.
Everyone's been asking for it. The three of us.
4.
Oh, sorry, Clint.
Yeah. Come on, we're going.
Oh,
All right, so you got California, Puerto Rico.
And then the 2, I will say, I know, you said 3, whatever, but Denmark, which we're actually talking about maybe trying to go to this year because that's where Bethany's mom's family's from.
Mm.
And then I'd actually really like long term to go to Thailand.
What is Denmark?
Huh?
Like what is Denmark?
It's Europe.
Isn't it like the same
like
as like
more
Norway and all that?
Swedish?
Yeah. It's
They're all the same,
Scandinavian.
I think.
Yeah, it's
It's
one of
just like-
those.
They all have
Famous
free
for
healthcare.
chocolate or something, right?
Yeah. They have like hot
Probably.
dogs and stuff.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, sandwiches. There's a
Okay.
restaurant out there I really want to go, so I'm like, if we're going, I'm booking this restaurant even. if
Some
it
of those
costs
European
a lot
countries
of
is
money.
like fancy food spots, right?
Yeah, Denmark has a lot of
Mainly
that.
like
yeah.
desserts.
Yeah, Iceland would be cool to go to, but that's not.
I
that's
imagine
like,
the Thor, like the little village, New Asgard. That's what I imagine. All those are
Oh.
like.
You
know,
might be right. I don't know. I've never
I
been.
think that's
yeah.
what all those are like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to do
get- I
Thailand
don't
too.
know.
Would you do Thailand?
Thailand, yeah.
Thailand is a cheap one, isn't it?
It's
never.
cheap, Yeah,
That's where everybody goes to live,
yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm always like, I don't know.
You can live like a king for nothing.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that like a
the food's
king?
delicious. So.
A king of the streets, dude. What are you- It's-
Yeah.
I'm always.
What's a street here is a
I just-
kingdom there.
I don't think so. I've seen what these people live in, man. I don't.
You don't want to live in a bamboo hut?
Bro, I don't want to have to
Maybe.
put up anything. If I have to put up a net to stop bugs from getting to me, that does not sound good.
I feel like Thailand, and I could be wrong. This is just my perception, and
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be crap on Kyle's answer, but
No, that's fine.
This is dumb American for sure, but I feel like Thailand, like you're 100% taking a bath with a bucket outside.
No, it's a real place.
Okay.
So- but I've been to Japan. So
Where
it's not
did-
like a
where did,
flex, but it's like I've been there, so it's like I want to go back, but it's like I'm trying to think of new places. I want to go back to Japan. Like that's like a really short term destination I'd like to go back to. But I'm trying to think of new places. Unlike some other people.
Where did No Neck Ed go? Was that Thailand? Because that was wild.
Maybe I don't remember.
what was he doing there?
It was that. It was a lot of taking showers. By, like,
Maybe.
it was a whole family living together.
Oh, dude.
Sure, there's
He was
parts like
stomping
that,
out, stomping out. Like he shat himself because there was a rat that came by, and like all the little kids went after it, chasing the rat. And I was like,
Dude, it just seems like I'd go
harder
over
than
there.
I don't know.
I'd go over there and then get some, food poisoning right away.
What are
just
you
don't-
eating?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's
You're
the
like,
problem.
"Can I get pad thai?
And
Yeah,
you
pad
showed that
thai?
funny thing about because he went to Costa Rica and Colombia and he
Mm.
got food poisoning in both.
Oh wow.
My stomach just can't handle
Yeah.
non-FDA.
Yeah.
See, why don't
Too
why
spicy.
why don't you ever want to leave the country? That's why.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz did it for me. I don't have to.
So we got California, Puerto Rico, Denmark, Thailand, and
Yeah.
Japan.
You got a lot.
Yeah.
You want to see a lot of places. You got the
I want to keep
PTO.
traveling.
You
Yeah,
got-
yeah.
You got the PTO,
Like,
brother. You can
yeah.
make out of all of us. You can make it happen.
I might be able to do it. We're talking about Puerto Rico definitely in the soonish.
What? Okay, here's another question. What is an ideal time range for a vacation? Reasonably, obviously,
Oh.
like
2 weeks
2 weeks
without
10
the
days,
weekends.
To be
Like,
gone for vacation?
I would say 14.
14 days.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Too much.
That's why. That's why.
This
That's what
this
I'm at.
trip, the Colorado trip, I was like, I'm ready to be home,
That's why. I was
Really?
asking.
and I had so much fun.
I think.
Yeah.
I think for me,
But
I'm
I get
closer to
homesick.
You. But
get
I can
homesick.
also. I
Yeah.
can also get like.
I get the
easy.
10 days, but it's like I feel like you lose a lot, especially if you're traveling. You lost at least a day or two. Well, you lose at least 1 day there, 1 day back. So you're at 8 days, and it's like, do you even really enjoy the first 2 days? Not
But like,
really.
what? I guess like, are you doing things like all those days?
You don't have to.
Because I'd get tired.
Hmm.
I would get.
I mean,
tired.
I'm not talking about like excursions the whole time.
Well,
but,
you were
like,
literally working out from 9 in the morning.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
exactly.
okay, yeah, and that's what I was thinking about. Like that, yeah, that's an extreme. But like, also like when I go sit on the beach,
right.
there's a point where I'm like, all right, I've sat enough. Like
Right.
I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to stop having sand everywhere and get back to like
Yeah, I guess it
reality.
depends.
Yeah, like
Because I didn't like staying in when we went to Cancun,
mhm.
all inclusive. Like I could do that for a month, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
people do.
yeah, I could do that
Yeah.
for easy.
Yeah.
Like
and the only equivalent I have to that is a cruise, and could not do that for another day.
no, a cruise.
That
I
was-
hate
Cruise
that
is
was
like
restricted.
5 days max.
I can't do
Yeah.
a cruise.
Yeah.
0 days.
I hope
Zero
I
days.
hope we get big enough one day where we can do a Bunker
We have
Boys
our own
cruise.
I
cruise.
don't
Yeah.
want to do a cruise.
But like it's our cruise.
Yeah.
oh, our cruise.
And
Yeah,
we're
it's our
putting it
cruise.
on.
Yeah,
People
well,
can
that'd be
buy
dope.
tickets.
That'd be
The
dope.
side of the ship says
Yeah.
Bunker Boys.
Bunker
Yeah, yeah.
Boys.
R3
Yeah.
face on it.
Oh, I'm loving this.
I hope we get big enough to where we can do that. But
That
we
would
could be
be
up in
dope.
like the captain's quarters.
We have,
Yeah.
we have a private pool.
We are the captain.
yeah.
Nobody comes.
There's not
Yeah.
even a crew on it. It's just us
Yeah.
three and everybody that
Gotta
bought a
figure it out,
ticket.
like, uh-oh. Yeah.
I got like a bucket of beans. in the back.
Sir.
We gotta feed them.
It's bring your own everything. Like
Oh.
Oh,
Rough.
that's the worst cruise. It's just the size of like a booze cruise ship.
we turned it into Burning Man where everybody has to share with everybody.
No, it turns into the fire festival.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't happen. It's our dream.
That would be our first event. It's definitely gonna be the fire festival. That's for sure.
Oh, bro.
We're all gonna go to jail for fraud.
Yo,
Like,
what a story.
yeah.
Yeah.
What a
They don't
story.
make a movie about us though.
Well,
Yeah. Oh,
I wanted
dang.
that. I wanted the documentary.
No, they don't care.
Bro, that
about
guy's
us.
back.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
in
never
another one.
left.
Yeah, he never.
He
not
was in
see
jail. He was in jail.
Yeah, and did you not see the end of the documentary? It was like he came out and was immediately doing
Yeah,
fraud
he was
again.
scamming again.
Oh, he popped up on my TikTok the other day.
Oh.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So now him like
I didn't see what it was, but it was something like in a couple days I'm announcing the next like big thing. And I never
Oh, really?
I never cared to see
Yeah.
what it was.
we got it.
It's Fire Festival, but it's spelled the right way.
All right,
John Rule involved again?
Bro, I hope everyone's involved.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz should get involved for sure.
yeah.
We're definitely getting involved. Whatever it is, we're doing.
We gotta go.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Oh,
we're doing.
dude.
We got to do on location
We'll just
podcast.
pull together the money to for whatever it is
Yeah.
for us three to do it, and we'll be on location.
We'll take some donations.
Yeah.
I'll be outside selling myself to just get the money to go.
Send the Bunker Boys to Firefest.
Yeah. Part 2.
Oh, dude.
That
Yeah,
would
we
be
got to
pretty
see what
good.
he's got.
Yeah, I gotta him. I'm obsessed, not obsessed because I don't really keep up with him, but I would like to keep tabs of him and what's the dude that
The FTX guy?
no
Okay.
the Tinder swindler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
That's not Andrew
Just
Tate.
keep his tabs on you.
Swindler in a different way, but
Yeah.
Yeah, those two guys.
yeah, because you're like, how can you keep going?
And
How
they-
does
and they
not
do.
everybody know who you are?
And when I was watching that documentary, I was watching it with Leanne and my sister, and I told them, I'm like, dude, there's gonna be women that are gonna watch this documentary and look at their phone, and their boyfriend is this guy.
Yeah.
Like 100%, and they were like, "No way!" And then at the end of the episode, like you realize that he got away scot free, and he's still
Yeah.
doing it, like in just another part of the world.
Yeah.
And it's like people think that just because mainstream doesn't see it doesn't mean that it's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
And 100%, he's still doing it.
You need to watch the
Bro, until the Amish people get it all together,
Oh, yeah.
he's swindling somebody, you
Yeah.
know? He'll figure that out. He'll take a horse and buggy down there. And he'll have it figured
It's a
out.
Lambo version of a horse and buggy.
Bro, it's like a Clydesdale. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think it's
how
good.
long?
Just about an hour.
Ooh,
I think we still got it, boys. A week off.
Week off. We're back.
That didn't seem bad.
Happy New
That
Year.
made it sound like I was like, gosh, what a chore to
Yeah.
get through with these idiots.
Ugh.
I mean, gentlemen.
Yeah, not idiots. How
Not
dare
idiots.
you
We're not
call
idiots.
us
This is
idiots.
You guys aren't-
2023.
Nobody's gonna listen to us if we
No
call
idiots.
ourselves idiots.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, that about does it. Happy New Year. This is the
Yeah.
last time we can say Happy New Year. After this week,
Yeah. No,
it's got to stop, right?
Yeah, this is the
Stay
last
up.
time I'm saying. I only
I'm
said
only
it,
saying it for
like
the
right
podcast.
before. Yeah, the only reason.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. People say Happy New Year's.
Do you go to Publix? and
Don't
like,
say it again.
Do you go to Publix? And Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to. Everybody has to know.
Yeah.
It's 6 days past.
It's okay to say it today, but after
Sure.
this
Sure.
weekend, that's it.
We're saying it to
Well,
our
people
fans.
you haven't, your loved ones. I don't care. Whatever. Let's end the episode. I don't have
Talking
to
himself in a
justify.
circle. I
I
don't
don't
know
have to
what's going
justify
on.
myself to you people.
All right. All right, Alex.
What do you mean by you people?
Oh no! This will be
right.
my last episode.
Yeah, canceled.
I'm going back to
All right.
Ocala where I belong.
Canceled.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Bunker Boys with the Z _ podcast, and then the YouTube is just Bunker Boys with a Z. Like, comment, subscribe, do
Sure.
all the things. DM.
Enter our
Fund us for
Yeah,
Fire Festival
yeah,
Fund
too.
us
the
for
Fire
Fire
Festival.
We're accepting all
Uh,
donations.
Hope
That's it.
Evie get to Japan and find his lover
This year.
this year.
His lover.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Anyway,
All right.
thank you guys for listening.
See ya.
Peace out.
Bye.